91.6 More FM Saturdays with Sebi and Jax. Brought to you by Arnold Franks. With everything you need, farming equipment to batteries for the boat. 91.6 More FM.
Today, catching up now with Andy Knock, who's the CEO of Far North Holdings. And exciting news to come back to after a breakaway for me for 3 weeks. But great news as we look at big plans in the works for Kaikohe. So very exciting up there. Now, you're calling this an innovation and enterprise park. What does that mean?
Innovation enterprise, well, innovation by definition, it's people with new ideas, new thoughts of how to approach an existing product. So it's those sectors of the market which create value-added opportunity for existing products either in Northland or that exist in New Zealand and aren't being developed elsewhere.
What sort of businesses are we looking at? They're going to be based there.
Quite a selection, or variety should I say, primarily based around the primary products of Northland. So if you look at horticulture, we're looking at glasshouses with the recent closure of several in the Auckland area as it gets subdivided for residential purposes. Those have started to move to the regions, and obviously we're looking to benefit on that based on our better climate and sunshine hours. And we're also looking to take in a slightly different direction because we've had interest from organic growers, which are certainly at the forefront of retail market and consumer demand. And secondly, in terms of new products which aren't commercialised. So we've got interest in a number of areas of crops which currently aren't commercialised but have got a huge opportunity for Northland.
How can you be sure that the tenants that you're getting, and this is big for us in Northland, especially in an area like this, are local people who are currently unemployed?
Well, one of the keys to the park's development is precisely that. We are looking to design bespoke training programs around the needs of each employer. So we've been working very closely with MOE, MSD, TPK, Corrections, Northtech, also collating the information they've learned from past experience as to what's worked and what hasn't worked, and then also connecting them with the individual employers the park are looking to attract to make sure that if the park does go ahead, that we are able to put in place specific programs that will allow us to actually take the unemployed, train them up and have them work ready for when the premises are ready to open to actually go into full-scale operation.
Brilliant, brilliant. So that sort of leads into the next point and question was there is going to be on-the-job training and apprenticeship available for those employees?
It's all about creating employment opportunities which haven't existed for a long time. Mid-North used to be the centre or a business hub. It's really gone primarily to a primary sector exporter and obviously big on tourism. And what we're trying to do is create more diversity in terms of the economic profile of Northland and create a greater and wider variety of jobs for Northlanders to be able to move into.
We love that. Now, Far North Holdings, the commercial arm of the Far North District Council, why are you the ones driving this?
We're actually very honoured and privileged because originally the property was actually purchased by council, having gone out to a referendum to community, iwi and business associations to say, do we actually want to, I suppose, look to create economic change ourselves? And so to me, it's very much a collaborative partnership. Yes, Far North Holdings have the commercial skills because we are a property developer in our own right, and we understand the property market, and we have the connections within industry and within the finance sectors. But we certainly couldn't have done this without the support of community and businesses in iwi. It's great to be in a position where we've developed the master plan and we've got some fantastic ideas. We still do have a lot of hurdles to cross, so what I don't want to do is while we're obviously excited to be where we are, we don't want to obviously get too carried away because there are several hurdles still to jump. So it's really a matter of, we are certainly leaving no stone unturned as we look to make this a site that is developed the way we intend, but I would add a bit of caution until we get to that stage.
All right. If it comes to fruition, we'll leave it in your hands. It sounds like you're the
Thank
right
you very
man
much.
to be pushing this for us. As I say, we will watch this space with anticipation, and if it comes to fruition, there'll be a party, that's for sure. Thanks very much for your time
There certainly
this morning.
will. Lovely to speak to you.
It was such exciting news to come back to, and I'm so excited at the prospect of that. He talked about the glasshouse being one of the organic glasshouse being one of the developments here, but they're also looking at a company that converts wood waste, specifically sawdust, into graphite, which is amazing. A local joint venture is looking at building a manuka oil distillery and manuka tea plant, which
would be huge.
Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be just great? And also interest from housing, construction and trades training companies. So lots of training, lots of different sort of varied businesses there. So that is absolutely brilliant for the North, just what we need.